We'll see what they come back with. I think another issue is, now that we have this kind of tariff pause with China or this kind of tacit agreement not to do too much over the next few months, well, what does that mean for future tariff actions? Are we going to, put tariffs on legacy semiconductors coming from China, for instance, as part of that 232 investigation? What about the critical minerals investigation? My understanding is that the Chinese did not bring that up during these talks. And so there's a lot of these 232 investigations that are open into specific industries. And so do they give China a pass on that? Do they kind of kick the can down the road? I mean, there's a lot of open questions right now. And I think in a way they've just painted themselves into a corner on these tariffs because they went so maximalist, first of all, and they want to look so tough, and it underpins all of their negotiating leverage. But now the only thing they can really do is pull back. And I think that's the case with China as well. Xi Jinping doesn't believe that Trump can sustain a 100% tariff on the world's second largest economy because we just can't. The markets won't tolerate it. And so whenever he goes and throws out that sort of threat, it just doesn't have that much sway with them anymore. So I think you saw them really going into these most recent discussions with the Chinese kind of in a worse negotiating position than before because they had gone so maximalist. So maybe a case of too much too fast on multiple fronts here.
So we've been arguing that the United States has lost a lot of leverage and that China's playing hardball precisely because they can in this moment. Do you think that's right, or do you think that we're seeing a de-escalation that could actually be in place for the long term after this last round of talks?
I think that we see a pause, but I'm very skeptical on how long this is going to last, right? How long until the US does something that we think is outside of the scope of the deal and the Chinese disagree and they retaliate, right? I give it a few months probably, but you never really know. I do think that the Chinese went into this round of